Now the serpent had become shrewder than all the living of the field that Yahweh Elohim had made. He said to the woman, "Did Elohim actually say, 'You shall not eat of the whole tree in the garden'?" And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat the fruit of the tree in the garden, but Elohim said, 'You shall not eat the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die.' But the serpent said to the woman, 'Not dying, you will die. For knows Elohim that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like Elohim, knowing good and evil.' So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was desirous to the eyes, and that the tree was pleasurable to make one prudent, she took of its fruit and ate, and she also gave to her man who was with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loincloths. And they heard the sound of Yahweh Elohim coming to the garden in the spirit of the day. And the man and his woman hid themselves from the face of Yahweh Elohim in the tree that was in the midst of the garden. But Yahweh Elohim called to the man and said to him, "Where are you?" And he said, "I heard the sound of you in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself." He said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten of the tree of which I commanded you not to eat?" The man said, "The woman whom you put with me, she gave me of the tree, and I ate." Then Yahweh Elohim said to the woman, "Why have you done this?" The woman said, "The serpent persuaded me, and I ate." Said Yahweh Elohim to the serpent, "Because you have done this, cursed are you above all beasts and above all living of the field. On your belly you go, and dust you eat all the days of your life. And enmity I will put between you and between the woman, and between your seed and between her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel." To the woman he said, "Greatly will I multiply your painful toil and your conception. In pain shall you bring forth children. Towards your man shall be your desire, and he shall rule over you." And to the man he said, "Because you heard the sound of your woman, and have eaten of the tree of which I commanded you, you shall not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for your sake. In painful toil you shall eat of it all the days of your life. Thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for you, and you shall eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your face you shall eat bread until you return to the ground, for out of it you were taken, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return." The man called the name of his woman Chava, life, because she was the mother of all living. And Yahweh Elohim made for the man and for his woman garments of skins and clothed them. Then Yahweh Elohim said, "Behold, the man has become like one of us in knowing good and evil. Now, lest he reach out his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live to the age." Therefore Yahweh Elohim sent him out from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he was taken. He drove out the man, and at the east of the Garden of Eden he placed the cherubim and a flaming sword that turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life.